We start. I think 1 second. We discuss service desk. Okay. So where are we? My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. So we discussed about service desk, some hardware, net and operating system basics, device drivers also we discussed, printer troubleshooting also we discussed. One or two still we didn't done, but I told these are the questions possible. Okay, networking basics also we discussed. And anything left also, you can just check it, what we have discussed, what we are not discussed. What are the questions asked based on the questions also, please inform us, we will discuss. Okay. And Outlook also we discussed, right? How to create Outlook profile, how to configure an Outlook. Okay. So that part we discussed. So VPN, servers and services. Okay. There is a remaining part are there. Part two is also there. Part one and part two. These are both are very important for your interviews. Here, generally, commonly, they are also asking what is an Active Directory. Just what is an Active Directory. So what I will do it, first I will go with the VPN. Okay. Just I will go with the VPN. Then I will come back to Active Directory. If time is available, then we'll see the cloud computing. This is VPN. What is a VPN? Virtual Private Network. What is VPN? Virtual Private Network. Virtual Private Network. Virtual Private Network. Simply to say, what is a VPN? What is use of this VPN? Accessing or connecting a private network from another private network over public or internet. Or a public or internet. We are connecting one private network to another private network over public or a internet. Internet is a public network. VPN, a service that helps you to stay private online. You are in your private network, but online means also you are connecting through internet. Okay. I will go explanation, but we'll see the statements first to what are the answers we can able to tell it. VPN establish secure encrypted connection between your computer and your organization network through internet. Okay, through internet. Simple. VPN establish secure and encrypted connection between your computer and your organization network through internet or a public network. So simple step. Establish secure encrypted connection between your computer and internet, providing private tunnel for your data and communication while you use public network. Okay. Different statement. You can see that is VPN use end-to-end encryption to provide you with the online and privacy and security. What are the data you're sending and receiving? Okay, that should be private. Okay, that is encrypted. And you're sending via online, means through internet you're sending, but no one can able to see what is the data inside. It routes your data through encrypted tunnel. Nobody can see what you are doing it on the internet and expose your identity. Even if hackers intercept your encrypted traffic, they won't able to view its content. Okay. Next, VPN is safe and cheaper than leased line. Of course, we're going to discuss what is leased line. Once again, VPN is safe and cheaper than leased lines. User connected to remote infrastructure like a connecting in the local network. Users connected to remote infrastructure means infrastructure is located somewhere located, right? So I'm in my currently in office, but think like that I'm in a working from home. My infrastructure means my servers, storage devices, my applications, everything running in the office network only. But how can I access from my home to office network? Okay, how to connect it? So we can use a VPN. Using VPN, so it is installed in VPN client is installed into my system. So I have internet in my home. So I have a VPN client application in my laptop. So I go to the client application and I give my credentials like username, password, VPN server IP addresses. Okay, their related configuration. I will provide it. Once I give everything, click OK. So it will send request to the VPN server. My account is verified, and then it will establish connectivity between that VPN server to my VPN client application, which is in my laptop. So obviously, even I'm connecting through internet, but my identity or my data is not exposed to anyone. Simply, I'm accessing my organization network directly. Just like how I connected. If I'm in office, I'm currently in office. From office, I can able to connect it. Okay. So same thing like I can connect it from home also. So in a few last few days, I'm keep on showing this remote desktop, right? For example, in this machine, okay. uh, So I have to give password also. Okay. Even you know the username and password, we can't connect it. Even I know the username and password, but I can't able to connect to this system. Okay, I'm in office, so I can able to access that system directly. So I can do some work on this system, just for example. Okay, if I'm in a home, I can't able to access that system because that system, that server, that machine, this machine is in the my office network. I'm in my home, my home network, so I can't able to connect it. But I need to run some application, some data I want to see, I want to access something from it. How to do some applications only available here. Okay, not available in my their system. How to run that my AIs or other things. Okay, applications or programs I want to run here, but I can't able to run because I'm in home. But what to do? So I will connect through VPN to my office network. So then I'm accessing my office network. So through office network, I can able to access that system. Okay. So this is what is the use of VPN. But explanation is okay, but how to tell an answer? So that is you have to practice. Okay. What is a VPN? VPN is a safe and cheaper than leased lines. VPN provide end-to-end encryption between your computer and your organizational network. Okay, or you can say VPN establish secure and encrypted connection between your computer and your organization network via public network. VPN help you to connect a private network to another private network, your organizational private network via public or internet. Okay. Users connected to remote infrastructure like connecting in a local network. Okay. How I connected to my remote system, which is in my network. I'm directly connected, same IP address, same logical network, same physical network. Same way I can connect it from my home also, my home network also. How it is possible? With a VPN. How it is possible? With a VPN. Okay. Where we cannot use leased lines. Okay. There VPN works. There VPN works. Okay. So you have to combine one or two points and make it as your answer. Simple. Okay. Of course, this is a recap only, but we should not explain it deeply. But still, VPN is always very important to understand in both while you are working in organization and for your interview purpose also. Okay, okay, that's different. Okay. So, guys, this is my organizational network. My network. Okay. In my organization network, I have a web servers, virtual machines, okay, storage devices, okay. So like that. So I have a my infrastructure, database servers, web servers, Active Directory servers, like the different infrastructure is there, different type of servers, storages, network, switches, routers, okay. Like that, I have a infrastructure in my organization. I'm located in the same, means I'm also in the same network. I want to access this database server, for example. So directly with my private network, private IP addresses, I can able to connect it. With my private IP, I can able to connect it to this database server. Okay, directly. Just I will access my remote server with the remote desktop. I'm accessing different client application like web application, web connectivity, like that I can do it. Okay, simple. I'm connecting in my own private network. This is my own private net. My intranet. Okay, my intranet. My LAN network. It is any word you can use it. My local network, private network, LAN network. You can say anything. So this is, for example, in a New York office, or you can say in it. Okay. I have a branch office. The branch office is in a Hyderabad, for example. Okay, branch office is in a Hyderabad. In branch office, also I have a certain servers are there. Okay, like a database server, a web server, an application server. Okay, a storage server. Like that, I have a different infrastructure is also there. I'm working in a branch office, for example, in Hyderabad. I can able to access my database server or my application server directly in my own LAN network. Okay, my private, my LAN, my IP address, we can connect. But if I want to connect from here to this database server, or maybe this web server, I want to connect it. Server, I want to configure this server, or I want to connect it to a mail server here. Okay, I want to connect this mail server. Or maybe I want to synchronize data between this database server to this database server. How to do it? Both are in different large locations. How to connect it? How to connect from here to this web server, from this here to this mail server, or synchronize the data between this database server to this database server. How to do it? So generally in organizations, they use leased lines. Okay, what they use? Leased lines. Okay, so what they use is leased lines. These leased lines are dedicated lines. Leased lines are dedicated lines. Okay, So now directly dedicated lines. Dedicated means it's a solely private lines only. Okay. The lines between two points in the same organization. Organization same, 70s. Okay. Organization is same. But in the same organization, only for this organization purpose only, these lines are there. So physical lines. But directly you can't establish the lines. So they will go with some other WAN technologies like they go with the ISP. And we are also connected our network to an ISP. These service providers are connected um, through fiber optical channels globally. Okay, directly or indirectly, they are connected. So they made it. So only this point-to-point communication. Only data must be sent from this point to this specific point only. No other data is allowed through this particular channel. Okay, that is why it is dedicated. It's solely private for organizational use. You have to pay monthly and yearly payment is there. Monthly and yearly payment is also there. Monthly or yearly you have to pay. Solely for organization. Fixed bandwidth. These dedicated lines are fixed bandwidth. Fixed bandwidth means if you got 100 Mbps means 100 Mbps only. Okay. 100 Mbps means 100 Mbps connection only. 50 means 50 Mbps only. And what is our internet we are using? In internet, we use broadband. Internet means broadband connections. These broadbands are variable connections, variable speed, up to up to 50 Mbps means you got a 50 Mbps internet speed, or maybe 40 Mbps, maybe 30 Mbps, but it is up to 50 Mbps, up to 100 Mbps, up to 200 Mbps. But there is no guarantee that you will get that same speed always. Second one is the traffic. The traffic is through the broadband is from the all other system also. Okay. My network, someone network, other network, everything is going to that same lines. Okay. So traffic is high, bandwidth is lesser. Traffic is less, speed is good. Okay. So it allow all other traffics through broadband. Okay. So that is broadband. So this is not a broadband. This is leisure line. Leisure line are dedicated only for organization, only organization traffic only it is sending. So through these lines, I can able to connect to these web servers, mail servers. How I am connecting in a local, how I connected to the local network, same way I can able to connect it. Even these servers, these database servers also can able to send and synchronize the data between these data center. Means, for example, this is actual server. Okay, this is actual server. This is a backup server. Okay, even actual server, original server is down, backup server is available. Okay, these are very useful in future, guys. So this is about a leased lines. Leased line are a dedicated lines. Leased line is a reserved circuit between two communication point that is always active, rented for monthly fee. Leisure line are dedicated, meaning that any bandwidth associated with the leisure line is solely for private organizational use. Fixed bandwidth, stable connectivity. Guys, understand leisure line? Do you understand leisure line or not?
Yes, sir.
Very good. For example, I have another branch office, for example, in a Pune location. And the branch office is very small branch office, not like Hyderabad branch office. It's a very small branch office. So we are cannot put a lease line there because lease lines are very costly. You can't put a lease lines everywhere. Means always it is a calculated like a solution versus cost. The cost effective solution you have to provide it. Lease line costly and the branch is smaller. In certain places you can't put a lease line also. Okay, some places internet is also like a difficult lease liner, very difficult in that places. Okay, so again, leisure lines are costly. So not always, not everywhere we can't provide a leisure line. So it is in a solution. So it will cost effective solution. Leisure line some places and not recommended. So how to do? So it is here also in this branch office you may have a different type of server, storages, network kind of stuff, and people also working. These people want to access your network, your email servers, or maybe your database servers, your storage servers, they want to access it. But they are not connected through leased line. They are connected to internet. But through internet means it's a public network. It is not recommended to access everything from internet because internet is unsecured network, public network. Okay, so compulsory. So, website you can access. You're accessing your website, no problem. But web server you can't access. If you access a web server directly, if anybody hackers sitting and capturing your data and manipulate your data also possible. Okay, so that is not recommended. But how to do? So organizations create a VPN server. This is a directly a software VPN server. A hardware VPN is also there. Generally, people use a firewall. Certain firewalls have a VPN features inside. So they enable VPN in the firewall. Okay, instead of separate VPN software or hardware server, so they put a firewall as a VPN because the firewall itself is a edge point, means entry point. Network entry and exit point is firewall is there. So in that firewall only they configure VPNs in general. So they configure VPN. They specified what tunneling protocols they use. So different tunneling protocols will do different way of encryption. L2TP, layer 2 tunneling protocol. SSTP, PPTP, point-to-point tunneling protocol. Okay. GRE tunneling protocol. IPsec, different way of encrypting connectivity is there. So they can use any one of the technique. Okay. Next, yeah. So this VPN, one side it is connected to internet, other side it is connected to our private network. And they also use authentication servers like 3 One kind of authentication server is 3 Another one is Radius, Active Directory. Any kind of authentication server they can use it for authenticating user connections. Okay. In this is a branch office. So here also I put a one firewall. Inside also I will configure a VPN. Okay. And here also I configure in the branch office I will configure head office VPN connection, server connection related IP addresses. Okay. Encrypted key information, username, password like that. Okay. All configuration, VPN related configuration means VPN server names or IP addresses, what kind of encryption they are using, authentication they are using. Okay. Key-based authentication, encrypted key-based authentication, username, password-based authentications are also there. What tunneling protocols they are using, so they will configure both the sides. Okay, both side it will configure. So once the configuration done, Then we say, okay, connect. So what happened? So what happened? Our client from here, it send a request to the VPN server. VPN server verifies that request using authentication servers is authenticated or not. Okay, proper username, password verification, identity verification done, authenticated and authorized. Once it is authenticated and authorized, it establish a encrypted connectivity. A tunnel it is created from here to here over the internet. If someone is trying to access your data, steal your data or manipulate your data, they can't able to do it because it is completely encrypted. In internet only, in a broadband only, you're sending and receiving, but no one can able to see your data. That's what is called a virtual private network. So through public network only, you are sending and receiving like a private network. So user from here can able to access your private network via this tunnels. Okay. So they can able to access just like how I'm accessing from here to here, how I'm accessing directly, how I'm accessing same private network, same IP. Like that, from here also I can able to access through VPN. Okay. No need to follow any internet related protocol. Just simply I'm connected to VPN. Once VPN is connected, I can able to access. In organization to organization means branch office, we are connected, right? This is site to site type. Site to site. This site to this site, we are connected. This site to this site, we are connected. That is site to site VPN we are established. Next one is you guys are work from home, right? You don't do it, you do not have an option. Okay. I think so. Rarely we will get an option to work from home. No guarantees in it, but work from home. Sometimes an employee has to work from his home or some remote places. Like in earlier days before Corona time, okay. So people take a occasional leaves. They have to attend some marriage or something. Someone in their home not feeling well, or maybe some situation they have to take a leave. But in IT, you can't take a leave. That is a common thing. Okay, everybody is very important, mainly when they want to leave. Okay, okay. So that's an IT. Mm. So wherever you located, you must work. Just for example, before Corona, that in Corona time, only for that particular period of time means Corona and the next 3-4 years. So you can't come to office, so you have to work from home, compulsory. But some people work is compulsory. They have to connect it to the infrastructure. Maybe a database administrator is there. Okay. Or maybe a Java developer is there. He has to develop the software and deploy. Or maybe he has to connect it to their database services. Okay. He has to deploy his application into an application server. Okay. He has to connect it to application. As a web developer, required to connect it to web server. A administrator, system administrator need to connect their email server to configure mail ID or changing the mail accounts. Okay. So they need to connect their infrastructure, but from their home. So what they will do? Of course, for your home, you have a internet connection. In your home, you have a internet connection. Now, in your laptop, your company people install a VPN client application. VPN client application. In this client application, they will configure. So what is the VPN server IP addresses, what tunneling protocol, what kind of encryption method, what kind of authentication. It will configure inside your laptop in VPN client application. Just when you click on the connect, it sends that information to your router, to your internet to VPN server. Again, VPN server verify your authentication. Okay. And authorize you to connect it to VPN. Once you are authorized, what happened? This VPN make a tunnel, one tunnel, create a tunnel connectivity to your laptop. Now your laptop no longer connected to the actual internet. You are directly connected to your organizational network. Now you are connected to this organization network. So you can access your inside, like how you are inside an organization accessing your resources. Same way you can able to access. Okay. That's why, if anyone, if you have a brother, sister, someone doing a work from home, they are connected to VPN. If you ask them, like, can you open this Amazon, Flipkart? They said, no, 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 don't open. You are connected to VPN. So don't open any of your website. So when my work is completed, I will disconnect from the VPN. Then you can use my laptop. So why? Because if you are connected to through VPN, you are connected to your private network. Once you are connected to your private network, no other things should not be accessible. Okay. Depends upon the organization, guys. That is also depends upon organizations. Okay. So this is what it is, a VPN. It establishes connectivity between a private network or from your laptop to organizational network for via internet or a public network. Okay, this is what it is, the VPN. Guys, understand the VPN connections. What is the use? How it is works? So VPN, virtual private network, connecting or accessing a private network from another private network or from your computer to via public network or internet. Okay. So virtual private network, a service that helps you to stay private online. It establishes secure encrypted connection between your computer and your organizational network via internet by providing private tunnels for your data. Okay. Different tunnel protocols, PPTP, SSTP, L2TP, IPsec, GRE also there. IKE means this is Internet Key Exchange. It's not tunnel protocol, it's Internet Key Exchange for a key-based authentication. This is also for authentication purpose. PAP, PAP, CHAP, MSCHAP version 2. These are the authentication servers, AAA server, Active Directory, AD, radius servers, authentication and authorization purpose. Okay. Different VPN servers are there. Certain firewalls having a built-in VPN things like a PFSense, Palo Alto, Dell Sonic Wall line. And even you can use your Windows server or Linux server for a VPN purpose. I use personally in some labs Windows server as a VPN server with these roles. Older version remote and routing access, and later name change it to remote access. Okay. So this is explained about a site-to-site VPN and then remote VPN. From laptop you are connecting, that is remote VPN. Site-to-site, head office, branch office. Personal mobile phone VPN. What is mobile VPN? Yeah. In your laptop or a mobile phone, you can use this mobile VPNs. Purpose of mobile VPN is, guys, in case you are not in your home, but for example, I'm in office, so I'm connecting to my office network directly. So it is my own private network, office network it is. So the people who are working in office, well-known people, means those same people who are working, right? Authorized people only working, not random people. But when you are connected, remember this also. Okay, understand this one also. For example, you went to a airport or a railway stations or a coffee days, hotels. Certain hotels also provide, no? So certain hotels also provide free Wi-Fi connection, free network, free Wi-Fi. Okay. So you go to the hotel, there they provide a free Wi-Fi. You go to the McD, KFCs, coffee day shops, they also provide a free Wi-Fi's. Okay. You are in some places, public places, railway station, airports also provide a free Wi-Fi's. Means not only you, lot of people are connected to the same network. I am connecting and others also connecting to the same. These people, those who are connected with you, we don't know them. Any hacker sitting in your network, because this is public network. It's not internet, but the point is shared network it is. Means one multiple people are connected, unknown people are connected. Okay. One second. Okay. Sorry. So along with you, lot of people are also connected to the same network, right? So from here, accessing internet outside. But in this one, lot of people are connected. So who connected with you? You don't know right now. Maybe there is a hacker also there. Possible. You are sending and receiving packets. No one knows what you are sending, like, generally. But if someone is trying to capture all the packets sending and receiving through this router, so they can able to capture your data, they can manipulate your data also possible. Of course, it is Office. Then you're using Office VPN. That is also good. For laptop, you're having Office VPN. You're connected to your Office network, and you're doing your work. No problem. Because already you're a VPN means you're sending through encrypted. Okay, so no one can able to capture your data. Other than that one, other than that one, what you will, if you are using your personal laptop, accessing some Amazon or Flipkart something, maybe there is a possibility of capturing your data. So then we have to use mobile VPN. These VPNs created tunnels to some other VPN servers. Through that one, we are able to access things. Here, mobile VPN used for mainly two purposes. One, mainly when you are in the unsecured network, means publicly shared network you are sitting and you are connected, then we must use the VPN. Try to avoid to connect like that. For example, you have a mobile phone and you have a 5G or 4G network. 4G data is there. Most of us are having 4G, 5G data-based connectivity. Use that one only. Even they are providing free, but better not to use that one, free time. You have a mobile data, happily use the mobile data. It is highly secure because you are directly connected to your tower. Now, there is nothing it is. Okay. Separate sessions will be created. Mostly it is secured one only. Okay. Next, when you are using this type of free connection for multiple connections, like in a hotels or what we say airports, railway stations, you may require a VPN if you are using these public networks. Second, this is different. Second concept is generally in India, so certain websites we can't access, or certain content we can't able to access. Even you have a Amazon Prime, you may not able to access certain web series. Okay. Even you are having Netflix, in Netflix also certain content you can't access. Certain websites you can't able to access. Then what to do? So what the people will do it? They will connect to a VPN, okay, from their mobile phone or laptops. They connected to a VPN server, and this VPN server is in US, for example. Okay, so they connected to this VPN server. Through this VPN server, they are connected to that website or the content. So this website or the content is thinking that you are connecting from US. They don't know from where you are connected. They think you are connecting from this US site, so they will provide a data to you. From there, you can able to access. Okay, this is second purpose of people are using. My point is, guys, either for you are using for a first purpose or second purpose. Means for securing your data when you are connecting in the public freely available network, or you are accessing different websites which is not available in our location. Our content is not location content. So you are trying to use a VPN, right? Either for first purpose or second purpose. Do not use any VPN until unless you know who is the VPN service provider. Any well-known antivirus people or ISP, internet service people are providing VPN services, you can take it. VPN services, either paid or free services, both are danger. Because who will actually use this type of tunnels to access other network? Hackers use it. Hackers use multiple VPN. This hacker community having multiple VPN servers across the world. They go to one VPN to another VPN, other VPN to other VPN, and destroy some network or hack some network, steal some data, access some data. Then they will back. No one knows from where it is originated. It's very difficult to trace back. Okay. But where in that place, again, you are also connected. So you are connected to this VPN. Some hacker also connected to this VPN. Now both are in the same place. So it's a possibility, right? You will get attacked. Okay. So point is not that one. So point is, if this VPN service provider, this VPN service provider is actually a hacker network. You are entered into their network to connect other network. So you are entered into their network means you are this one. So you are entered, so they can also enter into your system. That's the point. So don't use any untrusted. Compulsory verify the trust of VPN service providers. Okay, either internet service provider like Airtel, Jio, like that. You can use their VPN services if they are providing. Okay, or any antivirus companies like Kaspersky or Nord32. Okay, there is established antivirus companies. If they are providing any VPN services, you can use it. Paid or free does not matter. Okay, if required only, guys. Don't take it as a funny thing. Okay. Okay. So personal matter is also completed. Okay, this is about your VPN, virtual private network, and legal lines. Where we cannot put these legal lines, there we use VPN. It establishes secure and encrypted tunnels between your private network and your computer or your organizational network via internet. That's it is virtual private network. Private network over public network. Private network or public network. Virtually it is private network. But you are connected through public network only. That's it is virtual private. Guys, understand this part? VPN. Okay. Yeah, one point I have to tell the VPN. Because last time one question asked, what is VPN? But no troubleshooting related VPN questions also not there. But I want to tell about service ticket or service request ticket or service ticket related question. What is that? If a user means your customer or a client, any name, customer or a client, okay, ask for a VPN connection. Okay, ask for a VPN connection. Just for example, understanding of services. Okay, they want a VPN connection. So you are a service desk analyst. You received that ticket. It is a service request ticket. So there is a user asking for a VPN connection. Then what to do? So first of all, we should verify that user. Is this user is in the VPN access list or there? So which user, which access should be provided? Okay, it is in a pre-approved list or not? For example, you will get a call, so you are pre-approved of credit card, pre-approved loans are there. Like that. Are you in the pre-approved list? Are you in the pre-approved list? Yes. Then what you will do? If the user is already in VPN access pre-approved list, yes, verified, then connect to the access client computer remotely through remote uh, desktop accessing tools or remote sharing tools like any desk, ultra viewers connect to the system, their laptop, install VPN client and configure VPN client, test it, test it. Once it is done, then close the ticket. Okay. Once user successfully able to connect it, user confirms, close the ticket. This is one way. Another one. In case user not in the pre-approved list, what you will do? Of course, you have to follow the SOP. In SOP, everything is mentioned. How to do it, this particular thing. Knowledge basis or SOP is already mentioned. So how to do it? Next, in case you got a ticket, what you will do? We verify the user is already pre-approved list or not. Not in the pre-approved list. So then you have to send to your team, your system administration team, or networking team, or any who is looking for the VPN, or a system admin. You can send this one. Is this particular user request to connect through VPN, request for VPN access, but his name is not available in pre-approved? Please provide a guideline or please verify the account and do the necessary kind of stuff. It means really the user required to connect through VPN, that administration team will verify, system administration team will verify this user, who is that user. Ask HR also, is HR who is approved to work from home kind of stuff. What is his profile? And request to the IT manager. His IT manager is approved for work from home, connecting the user really required to connect your infrastructure or not. For example, currently I no need to connect our infrastructure. Even I work from home or work from office, really I don't require. Few things sometimes required, but in a training period, general right now it is not required. Okay, right now it is not required. So what I will do it? My manager will verify. So IT manager or HR will verify. this user is not required to connect through VPN. It's not required. So then obviously that information given to us, we will inform the user, you are not allowed to connect to VPN. You are not required to connect the VPN. So sorry for inconvenience, something like that. Okay. So it's not required. If required. So IT manager also approves, HR approves, IT manager approves, you can able to connect through the VPN. Okay. Once you got approved, the system administration team or a network administration, like security team also there. Either any one of the team who is handling this VPN, they will add a user to the VPN access. VPN authentication servers are there now. In that authentication server, they add that username and then they will inform to us. Okay. Okay, this user now is allowed to access through VPN. He is allowed to access VPN. Okay, his name is also added to their authentication VPN authentication servers. So then we will proceed. So connected to their system and install the VPN client application, configure it, test it. Once everything is done, successfully connected, we close the ticket. Okay. So just for an example, guys, any access related access management, this is called a access management. In any access related request come to you, you must follow the SOP or KEDB or knowledge basis and verify that user is pre-approved to access, or we need to confirm. We have to take a confirmation from your higher team, means from the system administration team or network administration teams, or maybe from the HR or IT manager or their team leaders. Okay. So we have to take a confirmation first. Once it is confirmed that is allowed to access, then we'll provide an access. So that is, keep it in mind. Okay. Understand, guys? Okay. Take small break. Okay. And then